Hey, what is going on, YouTubers? How you doing today? Thank you for checking out one of my videos, and I got some news for you guys. It's about the PlayStation 5 and what to expect. And I found this on Value Walk about a couple hours ago, and it starts off with, despite leading the console generation, Sony already will be considering the next video game move. Now, the Sony, hasn't been doing too well as a corporation. The TV and mobile divisions and the laptop was a disaster, but in terms of PlayStation division, Sony's been thriving on that, and well, not really thriving. Sony's actually been surviving on the PlayStation. If it wasn't for the PlayStation, I doubt this company would be in any kind of form or shape, to even have a future. I'm pretty sure it would be gone by now. According to this article, Sony's still selling them, outselling the Xbox 2-1, but sales don't really matter. It's all about the consumers and how much they put into the games. Now, it goes on to talk about the PlayStation 5 and the death of the discs. Now, I'm guessing that Sony's either going to be doing a subscription for PlayStation Now for all their games, ranging from the PlayStation 1 to the PlayStation 5, possibly, or maybe they'll still have the PlayStation Now 1 to 4 and still, just sell the games digitally, allowing you to own them licensely. Um, I'm not sure. It doesn't really give you enough detail on this website. It just pretty much just talks about what could happen. I'm thinking Microsoft and Sony will be pushing out digitals, and I don't mind that at all, as long as they can have some form of trade back where you buy it digital, and if you don't want the license to it anymore, you give up the license, you can get some sort of money back. That would be nice. Also, being able to game share, or not really, I shouldn't say game share, system sharing, that's still viable. It'd be nice if you could still system share up to 4 people, would be generous, but I'm guessing, keeping it between 2 people is more realistic, if that feature is even going to be there anymore. And also, the PlayStation 5, goes on to talk about dealing with the 4K. Now, the PlayStation theoretically, is able to, deal with 4K video, but doesn't really mean much. I mean, to properly give out 4K resolution, it's just not possible on the PlayStation 4. You'll never be able to see it on the PlayStation 4. But it's definitely a possibility with the PlayStation 5. And considering that their release date is trying to aim around 2020, I could see Sony actually putting out 4K on the PlayStation 5. Just expect a pretty expensive console, which that shouldn't really bother that many people, because the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 lasted for like 10 years. So it's not like the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One won't be something that people won't want to buy or anything like that. It's just people will still be buying those, and if you want to upgrade to the PlayStation 5, then go, by all means, go upgrade to the PlayStation 5. It's just by the time that PlayStation 5 would have to start kicking it into gears is probably around 2023, possibly. So I'm not sure. I'm just saying, hypothetically, if Sony does deal with a console that outputs 4K, which I would love, that would, expect the PlayStation 5 not to be selling like hotcakes right away. You expect the PlayStation 4 to completely die, or the Xbox One to die completely. Also, I wanted to get into the ordeal with the Xbox One and Japan. Now, I found this website on Forbes, and again, the sales are terrible, despite Microsoft's efforts in Japan, despite coming out and saying that we have over 20 developers that are willing to work with us. Despite all that, I guess the Japanese really do not care. It's an American console, and tell you the truth, I don't blame the Japanese for not wanting to buy the Xbox One, because really, what does the Xbox One have to offer the Japanese crowd? I mean, you can't just throw a bunch of gimmicks and software at them. I mean, it's really, those people are all about their games, JRPGs. And say what you will about Microsoft, doing this, doing that, wanting to make more JRPGs. Guess what? We haven't seen them yet. And that launch in Japan was just weak. It wasn't even like, it was a half-ass attempt. And it was also a half-ass attempt towards the American audience, because a lot of Xbox fans were expecting, to it to kill the PlayStation. I don't know why. But more importantly, they thought that they were going to be getting JRPGs because that's what they were told. And I knew this was going to happen. I knew it wasn't legit. You know, you can't just come out there and say, oh, we're going to have over 20 developers and then not get any sort of announcement. I mean, like, when people talk about it, I keep hearing Scalebound. And I'm not denying that Scalebound is going to be an Xbox exclusive. What I'm saying is you haven't even gotten gameplay on that game, and that's the first thing that comes to mind, and that comes out, like, who knows when. So, you know, despite what they all say, the Xbox is just going to die in Japan. Don't expect a lot of JRPGs. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. If you don't see the links in the description, I will put them on for you on the comment section. Again, thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day.